Piyush.
So we'll be starting in a 3 minutes more time. So at 3:05 we'll start, right, ma'am? Dr.
Yes, sir.
Bhavana, ma'am?
Yes. Yes, sir. Sameer, sir.
Yeah, now we are live. At 3:05 exactly you can start your program, ma'am.
Okay.
Thank you. Dr. Bhavana, ma'am?
Yes, sir. Can we
Yeah.
start, sir?
Yeah, please start.
Yes. A very good afternoon to all the respected dignitaries and registered participants of the event. Thank you for sparing time for attending today's event on mucormycosis, black fungus prevention and treatment for the post-COVID-19 patient. Myself, Dr. Bhavna, Associate Professor on behalf of Faculty of Pharmacy, DIT University, welcome you all for the today's virtual event in association with Indian Pharmaceutical Association, Delhi State Branch. This event has been organized as a panel discussion under to understand about mucormycosis, its prevention, treatment, and effect on post-COVID patients. Before moving ahead, for those who joined us for the first time, I would like to introduce the hosting institute. DIT University was founded by late Shri Naveen Agarwal ji, the founder of the Unison Group, Dehradun Institute of Technology, and it's a private university at Dehradun to Mussoorie Road, established by the non-profit organization Unison Group. Since its inception, committed to quality education for the budding professionals and produced more than 17,000 vibrant alumni to the global society. The Faculty of Pharmacy at DIT was started in 2005, approved by PCI, New Delhi. It is offering job-oriented D Pharma, B Pharma, M Pharm, and PhD programs. Faculty of Pharmacy have highly qualified, experienced, and research-oriented faculties who ignite inbuilt abilities and potentialities in the students and prepare their highly competent professionals of pharmacy who can serve in different responsible positions globally. This program is chaired by Professor Dr. Jagannath Sahu, Director, Faculty of Pharmacy, and convened by Dr. H.R. Chitnesar, Head Faculty of Pharmacy, respected Dr. Jagannath Sahu sir, our Director, Faculty of Pharmacy, who has completed his doctorate in pharmacy from Biju Patnaik University of Technology, Odisha. And before joining DIT University, he worked as a principal at Kite School of Pharmacy, as well as he was vice principal in Royal College of Pharmacy and Health Sciences, Behrampur. He has more than 3 decades of teaching and research experience. He also guided many MPharm PhDs and has published more than 50 papers in journals of national and international repute. He has granted 5 patents and filed 12 patents, also published books, various book chapters. Now I would like to request Professor Sahu to deliver the welcome address. Over to you, sir.
Yeah, thank you, Dr. Bhavna. Thank you. Honorable Chancellor, sir, Sri N. Ravi Shankar, sir. Very good afternoon, sir, and welcome to this panel discussion, sir. Thank you for blessing us. And Mr. Kalan Bajaj, the President of Delhi State Branch IPA, Indian Pharmaceutical Association, and distinguished panel members, Dr. Sailesh Kothalkar, Dr. Piyush Juneja, Dr. Matthew Varghese, and Dr. Chitme, Head of the Department, Faculty of Pharmacy, DIT University, Dr. Bhavna, MOC of this event, and Dr. Samir Bhargav, the faculty who is giving all the technical support for holding this event, and distinguished members from IPA Delhi branch, deans, directors, HODs, and faculty members of DIT University and other universities, members from industry, and my dear participants. Very good afternoon to everyone. I welcome you all on behalf of Faculty of Pharmacy for this panel discussion on mucormycosis, that is black fungus, prevention and treatment of post-COVID-19 patients. It is a threat for the country at present. All of us, we know that those who are recovering from COVID-19 patient, those who have recovered also, they are in very tremendous conditions that whether how long they will survive. It's so many discussions and deliberations are taking place that black fungus, I can say that a additional pandemic for the country, right? But before the program to start, I can say a few words to the participants. A lot of discussions are going on how to boost immune system. Probably this is the largest sale took place in the name of immuno boosters, pharmaceutical agents, Ayurvedic, or anything that nutraceuticals also in the name of immune boosters. The sale is maximum in 2020 and 21. But certain things it was to be understood that immune system is directly related with the lifestyle of an individual. My dear friends, if there are many aspects of the lifestyle, but I want to highlight a very key point which can be easily taken care, that is pH of the blood. We know that the pH of the blood or pH of the that body fluid, it is slightly alkaline. Our system is designed to have a better functioning when the fluids are in alkaline. But the fluid, the pH is changing in because of many reasons. We have say millions of cells and trillions of reactions taking place per second. And if the pH is acidic, certainly the output of the reaction, certainly it will be something which is not desirable. So my dear members, my dear that the persons, those who are attending this webinar, certainly you can raise the question and the panelist will be happy to reply to that. We have eminent panelists today. But how to control the pH in the alkaline pH, just in 1 or 2 lines, I can conclude my speech. Try to increase or improve the spirituality. Do the exercise regularly. There is a golden word for the exercise that if I don't have the time to do exercise, certainly I must have more time for the hospitalization. So doing good for others, appreciate others, don't blame anyone. No one is perfect in this world. God has created no one perfect. And mind your food and take care of the food, those who are alkaline to your body. And have a nice sleep. Try to avoid your anger. Anger immediately changes your pH and it makes into a strong acidic pH. Keep away from yourself, that is from jealousyness and hatredness. Mind your, I'll conclude with a word, mind your pH of the blood. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Now it is my honor to introduce our Honorable Chancellor, Sir Shri N. Ravishankar ji. He has more than...
I think you can dispense with the thing. I will do my role of being the Chancellor to welcome everyone.
Yeah, thank you.
A very
sir.
good afternoon to all of you. Thank you, Ms. Bhavna.
Thank you. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
1 minute. Let me. No introductions. That's it. A very good afternoon to all of you. I think she would have read out my CV, and so that would have been very embarrassing. So, very good afternoon to all of you. It's my pleasure to welcome the distinguished speakers, Dr. Shailesh Kotalkar, Dr. Piyush Juneja, Dr. Matthew Varghese, the President of the IPA Association of Delhi branch, Dr. Kalhan Bazaz, the Director of Pharmacy of the DIT University, the Head of the Department of the DIT University, Dr. Chitme, and all the distinguished participants. Well, for the last 1.5 years, we are in what is known as the COVID Kal. I mean, I was just reading somewhere, एक भूतकाल होता है, एक भविष्य काल होता है, वर्तमान को जो है कोविड काल कहते हैं. तो इसलिए जो है we have to be having a sense of humor also when we are gripped with all these type of I would say pandemic, epidemic, etc., etc. So black fungus, well, the name itself is a little jarring and tries to put one out of one's normal composure. So I think the fact that a discussion is taking place on black fungus is something that accords primacy, because pharmacy is the flavor of the season, and we only see pharma giants and the vaccine production being the headlines of every day for the last, I mean, several months, if one can say so. And this definitely gives us some respite for the fact that for every problem there are solutions, and all that we need to do is put our scientific minds together and get on to the path of analysis so that one is able to find solutions for the betterment of human life. I'm sure that the experts would throw a lot of light on how the black fungus prevention and treatment would proceed and how we need to build body resistance, etc., and the do's and don'ts. While welcoming all of you for this webinar, I wish this webinar success, and I'm sure the deliberations will help generate a lot of interest, discussions, and lead to meaningful solutions. I once again wish this webinar all the very best. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for the wisdom words from yourself. Now I would like to introduce Mr. Kallan Bajaj, President IPA Delhi State Branch, to give some brief introduction about IPA working and how IPA Delhi State Branch. Over to you, sir. First,
thank you, Dr. Bhavna.
Yeah, I would like to first introduce. Okay. Yeah, so sir, wait a minute. I would like to introduce also. Yes, Mr. Kallan Bajaj is an editor and publisher of the Indian Pharmacist, and he publishes a bi-monthly publication of pharmaceutical industry, trade and profession for the past 18 years. He is from Jawaharlal Nehru Medical College from Belgaum, Karnataka. He has been associated with IPA Delhi State Branch from past 13 years and having worked with various capacities as a council member and honorable secretary and vice president of the branch. Currently, he is the president of IPA Delhi Branch for the term 2020-22. He received various awards in his name as Best Performer Award given by IPA in 2017. For his outstanding contribution. So, sir, Mr. Kallan is a life member of IPA also. Now, sir, over to you, sir.
Thank you, Dr. Bhavna.
Thank you, sir.
Honorable Chancellor of DIT University, Shri N. Ravi Shankarji, Professor Dr. Jagannath Sahu, Director, Faculty of Pharmacy, DIT University, Dehradun, and Chairman of the webinar, Professor Dr. H.R. Chitme, Head of the Department, Faculty of Pharmacy, DIT University and Convener of the program, Sameer Bhargav, Assistant Professor, Faculty of Pharmacy, DIT University and Coordinator of the event, Dr. Bhavna, Associate Professor, Faculty of Pharmacy, DIT University, Dr. Neeraj Kumar, Secretary of IPA Delhi State Branch, other respected dignitaries, speakers, delegates, registered participants and students. Good afternoon and welcome you all for an online session on mucormycosis black fungus, its prevention and treatment for post-COVID-19 patients. My presentation will be on slightly different topic. I will just give a glimpse of our association, which is the Indian Pharmaceutical Association, and what wonderful work we do round the year for the profession, for the students, and for the society in general. I would request Dr. Bhargav to start my presentation, please. Okay, next slide. Thank you, Dr. Bhargav. The Indian Pharmaceutical IPA, previous slide. The Indian Pharmaceutical Association is the oldest premier association of pharmaceutical professionals in India, with a member base of over 16,000 spread across the length and breadth of the nation. IPA operates in India through 24 state branches and 56 local branches. The headquarters of IPA is at Kalina, Santa Cruz, East Mumbai. It is member of Drug Technical Advisory Board, and it is affiliated to pharma associations like FIP, FAPA, CPA, AAPS, and AIPS, and is working with international bodies such as WHO and WHPA for carrying out various collaborative professional activities that include organizing training programs for professionals from industry, academics, regulatory, and practice. IPA has 5 divisions, namely Indian Industrial Pharmacy Division, Regulatory Affairs Division, Community Pharmacy Division, Education Division, and Hospital Pharmacy Division. IPA, along with its branches, also celebrates National Pharmacy Week every year during the 3rd week of November. The major focus of this event is to create awareness among the public and other healthcare providers about the NPW theme and about the role of pharmacists in healthcare settings. IPA also conducts national elocution competition for pharmacy students, and it gives also various awards, namely IPA Eminent Pharmacist Award, IPA Fellowship, IPA Ramanbhai Patel Foundation, IPA Best Branch Award, Professor M.L. Khurana Memorial Fund and Lecture Award, Professor M.L. Khurana IJPS Best Paper Award, IPA AUPACT Dr. M. Venkateshwarlu Memorial Lecture Award, and IPA ACG SkyTech Innovation Awards. This is currently the president of IPA is Dr. TV Narayana. He's the national president and his term is till 2022. Dr. Rao Vardamudi is the immediate past president, and then we have divisional chairman, and the honorary secretary is Mr. Suresh Khanna, and then we have Mr. TB Nair as coordinator of IPA. IPA mission. IPA mission is a national professional body of pharmacists engaged in various facets of the profession of pharmacy with industrial, regulatory, community and hospital pharmacy practice and education, and it is committed to promote highest professional and ethical standards of pharmacy, focus the image of pharmacists as competent healthcare professionals, sensitize the community, government and others on vital professional issues, and support pharmaceutical education and science in all aspects. The main objective of IPA is to promote the science and art of pharmacy in all aspects, to impart suitable education and training to the members preparing for the profession of pharmacy or to those already engaged in the profession, to undertake, carry on or promote scientific and technical research, experiments and tests of all kinds in pharmaceutical and allied sciences, to edit and publish journals, books, magazines, documents and other publications for promoting the cause of the profession of pharmacy, and to hold seminars, symposia, conferences and exhibitions for promoting the cause of profession of pharmacy. IPA also has a students forum, which is a national forum of pharmacy students formed on August 16, 2008 at Mumbai in the presence of former President of India, His Excellency Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam. The IPSF has grown to greater heights and achieved many milestones at both national and international levels. IPSF organizes Student Congress every year with an aim to bring all the pharmacy students under one umbrella so that their energies can be synergized to make a difference and enabling them to become future leaders of the profession, abiding highest ethical and professional standards. IPA Delhi State Branch is one of the 26 branches of IPA based in Bombay, and it is one of the most vibrant state branches of the IPA, having more than 500 members, representing a wide spectrum of the pharmaceutical fraternity. The IPA DSB, which is called in its short form, has been given the Special Recognition Award 2011, Outstanding State Branch Award 2018, Best State Award for 2018-19-20 from IPA Center for the excellent performance and contribution in meeting the objectives of the association. This is the third time in a row that IPA DSB has been able to achieve this feat. The 2020 award shall be presented during Indian Pharmaceutical Congress, which will be held soon. Also, the Delhi State Branch established the first of its kind pre-pharmacy school club within the country in the year 2010. IPA DSB has also signed various MOUs with different organizations like Delhi Pharmaceutical Sciences and Research University, Innovation and Incubation Foundation, National Institute of Pharmaceutical Education and Research, Sasnagar, School of Pharmaceutical Education and Research, Jamia Hamdard, and BS Anandpuria, Institute of Pharmacy, Faridabad, among others, to conduct workshops in pharma and healthcare, special short-term professional programs, and other cooperative efforts set forth in separate implementing agreement. IPA DSB also provides career guidance to pharmacy students through its PACE, Proficient Advice on Career and Education programs. IPA Delhi State Branch also has 6 forums. We have Industrial Pharmacy Forum, in which the chairperson is Mr. Sushant Sharma. Academic Forum chairperson is Professor Root K. Khar. Hospital and Community Pharmacy Forum chairperson is Mr. S.L. Nasa. Regulatory Affairs Forum, we have chairperson Dr. Siddharth Sahi Malhotra. Intellectual Property Rights Forum chairperson is Mr. Amrish Tiwari. And we have the Students Forum also. The aims and objectives of all these forums are to give more platform to all the divisions of the pharmaceutical profession with the aim of organizing professional and educational programs to promote good pharmacy practice and strengthen the pharmacy workforce in the National Capital Region of Delhi. We also have a Students Forum which was formed on January 12th of 2019 by Dr. Naresh Sharma, immediate past president of IPA Delhi State Branch. The objective of Student Forum is to boost the confidence of students, make them aware about the prospects and scope of pharmacy profession, conductions of programs like induction programs in colleges and seminars to meet the set objectives, common issues faced by the student community to be brought forth in front of the association for its speedy resolution. Currently for the term 2020-22, this is the list of office bearers of IPA. We have mentors Dr. Roop Khar and Dr. Farhan Ahmed, immediate past president, Dr. Naresh Sharma, me the president, Saurabh Barua and Dr. Gaurav Jain as vice president, Dr. Neeraj Kumar as secretary, Dr. Maimuna as treasurer, Mr. Samir Kehahuja joint secretary, and others. We have around 9 executive council members. We recently received the Best State Branch Award. This is the letter received from IPA Center that we are receivable of the Best State Branch Award, and we have not received the award as such because of the pandemic, and maybe later this year we'll be receiving the award. And I'll just brief you of whatever activities we have done along with other associations. This is some of the activities, around 13, which we did from last year during COVID times. We organized webinars with Association of Regulatory Affairs professionals, and these are some varied topics that we have been doing. Next, these we did in June 2020, we did recent developments in COVID-19, clinical experience with Ayurveda in combating COVID-19. In July, we did nutraceutical potential. Next slide, please, sir. Nutraceutical in July 2020. Next slide. In July 2020, we did nutraceuticals, COVID-19 regulation in times of pandemic, overview of medical devices. In August, also, we did a lot of programs that we have been doing, a lot of webinars we have been doing, and in as recently as in March 2021, we have been doing a webinar on pharmaceutical marketing company responsibility for the industry. And next slide, please. Next slide. Yeah, thank you. We conducted National Pharmacy Week, which we do once in a year, normally in 3rd week of November. The last National Pharmacy Week, the chief guest was Professor Bijon Kumar Mishra, and we had Yogita Singh as guest of honor. And Professor Bijon Kumar Mishra is an international consumer policy expert and is founder director of Patient Safety and Access Initiative of India Foundation, while Shrimati Yogita Singh is president of BJP Mahila Morcha Delhi Pradesh. Next slide, please. Thank you. And this is just a brief of the National Pharmacy Week, which we did. That theme was pharmacists, frontline health professionals, and we did it from November 16 to 22nd. And we conducted a hotel legend in New Delhi, the inauguration. And Dr. T.V. Narayana, our national president, also attended the inaugural ceremony of the National Pharmacy Week, and he inaugurated the website of IPA Delhi State branch during the inauguration. Next slide, please. This is some of the photographs during National Pharmacy Week, where we are welcoming the chief guests and the guest of honor and the dignitaries. Next slide, please. This is the lamp lighting ceremony of National Pharmacy Week. Next slide, please. This is the mementos which we distributed during that event. Next slide, please. We also released a book on during National Pharmacy Week, and mass distribution was also there due to COVID pandemic. Next slide, please. This is the poster that we released during National Pharmacy Week. Next slide. This is during the National Pharmacy Week, we conducted one program every day on different topics by our different forums. So on day 1, on Monday, we conducted a program on role of pharmacists, COVID-19 crisis in India. Next slide, please. On the 2nd day, we did pharmacovigilance in COVID-19 pandemic. On 3rd day, we did recent developments in COVID-19 drugs and vaccines and their challenges. On day 4, it was community pharmacy, and Manjari Garat from IPA Center, she came over and delivered a lecture. And on community pharmacy, then we had medication safety, role of pharmacist by Professor Sangeeta Sharma, and then future of pharmacist by Dr. D.B. Narayana. Next slide, please. On day 5, we did on pharmaceutical patenting in India by Mr. Amrish Tiwari and Mrs. Namrata Chadda. And next slide, please. On last day of the National Pharmacy Week, we did it on telemedicine in India, regulations and challenges. Next slide, please. We also had a valedictory function which was held virtually on 22nd November, and again it was graced by our National President Dr. T.V. Narayana, and chief guest was Dr. Rao V.S. Vallamudi, President of Commonwealth Pharmacists Association. On this occasion, Dr. Rao Vallamudi also released IPA Delhi State Branch Quarterly Journal Pharmacia. Next slide, please. This is the photograph for the concluding session, valedictory function of the National Pharmacy Week. Next slide, please. And this were our sponsors for the event. Next slide, please. The other activities which were conducted for the past week, for the past year by the by Indian Pharmaceutical Association Delhi State Branch, where a lot of industry programs we did by Dr. Agarwal, industry expectations, and a lot of webinars we did with other colleges too, by ITS College and by Chandigarh University. Next slide, please. As recently as in March, we did a seminar. This was a physical seminar. We hoped that the situation would improve after this, but after doing our seminar on 23rd March, the second wave started. This seminar was on Indian Regulatory and Quality Summit. This we did with our industry, with our Regulatory Affairs Forum, ARAP. We were collaborators with them, and it was a very informative seminar. Next slide, please. This is some of the photographs of the event. Next slide, please. These are the events by our student forum members. They conducted an activity on World Pharmacist Day last year, 25th September, on the theme Back in the Lap of Nature. Next slide, please. One more activity they did was an orientation program for freshers in 2020. Next slide, please. Now in the end, I'll just give what will be the member benefits of being a part of IPA, and you can enjoy exclusive benefits too. Basically, you can have access to the latest in national and international news in a crisp, defined format, along with focused profiles of products and niche therapeutic segments in our monthly newsletter, Pharma Professional, brought out by Cygnus, and quarterly journal Pharmacia, brought out by IPA DSD. You can take advantage of many training programs, seminars, symposia, conferences, and workshops organized by IPA at a concessional rate, and update yourself on the latest in technology, trade, and regulations governing the various facets of pharma industry. Network with the bigwigs of the pharma world at the IPA seminars and conferences, and further your career. Avail of complimentary copies of our monthly news magazine, Pharma Times, for an entire membership term. Get subsidized subscriptions for our research-based scientific publication, Indian Journal of Pharmaceutical Sciences. Next slide, please. For student, we have some membership fees. First year is rupees 1500. Second year is rupees 3000. If you have already a member in first year, likewise in third year you have 4500. Fourth year 6000. In this manner, he can become the life member of IPA just by giving 1000 and by giving 1198. Next slide, please. This is the membership form. If anybody wants to consult, you can contact us directly. We have given the addresses in the end. Next slide, please. This is the building of IPA, which is coming up in Mumbai, and it will be a 3 floors building, separate building. Till now, our office was in Bombay College of Pharmacy, Bombay College of Pharmacy, and now we'll be having a separate building. Hopefully, by end of this year, our building will be up and running. Next slide, please. If anybody wants to contact us for anything, we are always there. You can contact us at the mobile number of our secretary. His address is also there, and through our website also you can contact us. Next slide, please. This is the last slide. This is our some of the members in our virtual meeting first virtual meeting that we conducted for our new council on 23rd of May 2020. And thank you so much. In the end, I would just like to thank DIT University for collaboration with the Indian Pharmaceutical Association Delhi State Branch for such an important topic in current times. We are really going through very tough times of our lives, but we have to endure and win this invisible war with an invisible monster at any cost with support from all. Be safe, follow safety protocols, wear masks even at home, wash hands regularly, maintain adequate distance, do moderate exercise every day, which will reduce anxiety and stress, and please vaccinate yourself. I'm sure that we are going to come out of this pandemic very soon. Thank you, everyone. one for patient hearing.